Legend of Total War here, and today we'll be starting a new short campaign for Crusader Kings 2. Today we'll be starting the High Middle Ages start, and I'll be playing as the Kingdom of England. Now our goal with this is going to be just to survive, and when I say Kingdom of England, we're starting as Harold Godwin. Right when you're at war with the Duchy of Normandy and the Kingdom of Norway simultaneously. It's one of the most difficult starting positions in the game, at least I think so, because you start off with jack shit and you're up against armies way bigger than you, and two of them. So war with two, just one of those factions is enough to take you out. Anyway, so we'll do what I can. The goal of this campaign is, it's a short one. The goal is just to survive this invasion here. Survive the Norwegian and Norman invasion. Now, obviously, we don't want history to go down the way it did historically. You know, go and defeat them, sure, and then we go down south and fight the Battle of Hastings and lose. We don't want to do that. We're going to do things differently. Now, what I want to do is I want to do things in reverse. I want to take out the Duchy of Normandy first and then worry about Norway. But before we do any of that, internal issues need to be dealt with. So, first thing, we haven't actually hired all of our potential troops. So disband them so that we can rehire them in full. So that's 5,000 men right there. Now, I've got too many territories, so we need to give some of them away. Now, I do have an unlanded son, so let's grant him one of these titles. So I tend to like to hold on to entire duchies, like every county within a duchy. We don't hold all of Cornwall, so let's give Devon away. And then our other son, grant him the titles over here. So, Wiltshire and Oxford. That'll bring me to 5, okay? Then I want to increase my stewardship because we need cash, and if I can get 5, that would be good. Now, I also want intel on what's going on over here. And we want to improve my relations with this lord here. And I want you to train my troops from here. London's going to be the first one to fall. Let's not worry about it too much right now. And we need a steward. I want you to try to get me some tax money. Okay. Then we need to raise our vassals' troops. Our two biggest vassals is was the Duke of Northumbria and the Duke of Mercia. So hire them in specific areas where you want all their troops to show up. I don't want to hire them north of York because they'll be cut off. And then the rest of them, just hire from wherever you want. Now over here, we need to hire our ships. Because this is the first place, this is where William the Conqueror is going to land. So why would we want to stick around there? There's not enough time to march out. Let's sail out. Let's take these two, meet up over here. Take them, meet there. Take these and meet at Devon. Then I want to hire my vassals' ships because I don't have to pay upkeep on them. Oh, whatever, you come over here then. Let's get moving. So the plan here is when William of Normandy arrives here, we land in Normandy. He's got a lot less territory than us. Fighting him on the battlefield would just be pointless. Also, these two guys over here, they'll be hostile towards each other. There's always the chance that they will actually fight each other over this. They're not allies. That's obviously good for us. If we can take away William of Normandy's territory from him, because it would take him longer to occupy our territory as well, that's our advantage here. We've got more land than them. Let's use that to our advantage. And don't be basically piggy in the middle here. Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, we don't have that many ships, so let's just take what we've got and get over there. Let's wait for those other guys there. So if these two armies here could fight each other, great. Well, I mean, it's always good when your enemies fight each other. Surely I don't need to explain that any further. So, Normans, they've got some more forces getting their shit together over here. Let's cut them off. Let's not let him get any reinforcements. Okay. Now, of course, he could come chasing us, but I don't think he will. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. I think 2 times speed is ideal. Okay, go pick the rest of them up. Should easily win against that. Okay, land our 4,000 troops over here. Good. Now, what these two armies... since they're sticking their entire army together, what we're going to do is spread out and carpet siege. Just siege everything that we possibly can. How many men are they likely to have here? About 500. Take the smaller of the 2. Bring him over there. Alright, no, stay there for the time being. And every little tiny victory that we can get here slows down his progress. Okay, I didn't send enough troops over there. Now, the ideal situation would be to besiege all of his settlements all simultaneously, but I'm not sure if we've got enough to do that. Okay, I can free up a few more down here. Okay, now that that's done, you two come back over here, and I need to disband the ship that I'm actually purchasing for myself. So that's my own personal ship, because that's costing me money, but my vassals' ships don't. They cost my vassals money. Why should I worry about that? Okay. Now we do need to keep a close eye on what we're doing here. Making sure they don't send another army, you know, round our flanks. Just besiege all of his settlements all at once. Good, they're all under siege, they're all... okay. That's good. I would love it if these two guys fought each other. Alright, I think we can speed things up a little bit now, since we're just sitting around waiting. Also, let's increase our centralization law. I'm not sure if that's going to get done before this war's over, but let's just find out. Oh, do we... yes, look at this. The Normans and the Norwegians are fighting each other. Perfect. It actually looks like the Normans are going to lose this because King Harold is going to reinforce with enough troops to win. Possibly. Normans have more troops. Now they're fighting amongst themselves. And the Normans get crushed. And with extra reinforcements as well, get them crushed. Of course, I would have liked it if they had smashed up the Norwegians a little bit more, but I'm not unhappy about that at all, especially considering Normans are much further along the line in terms of finishing us. And also, losing the north is not as valuable to us as losing the south, which is what the Normans were doing. So I'm in debt, but that's okay. Once we capture some of these settlements, it'll give us some cash. Taking a little bit of attrition, but can't do much about that. Now, if I have a look at how many troops I've got, for some time now, my wife, Queen Egg, has been complaining about her painful joints. Apparently, they frequently swell up. Whatever. Do I have a court physician? I do not want to pay them 10 gold. Go away. So a party of soldiers flying the banner of Duke Edwin of Mercia recently set up camp in the middle of a field belonging to a farmer in Middlesex. According to the farmer, their campfire spread out of control and his entire crop was reduced. He actually saw... Oh, okay. Yeah, he should pay for that. I'm not paying for it. So, I have in total nearly 8,000 men. We could come back here and beat them. But we're actually making a profit taking his lands, so I'll continue doing that. Knock Normandy out of the war, and then we'll worry about Norway later. I can certainly handle one at a time, because they're both... Oh shit, what was that? Barons... No one of my concern. Okay, whatever. Oh, did I inherit a land or something? Ah, so I must have. Well, I'll just create a new vassal then. It's fine. Could have actually given it to my son, but yeah, it'd be right. So now Norway is ahead of Normandy. But like I said, just knock Normandy out of the war first, and then we'll worry about Norway later. We're actually winning the war against Normandy now. Now, if we did win, he would have to pay us 170... Shit. Fuck did you come from? Oh, I don't think I've got time to get there. Rebels. Fucking hell. You know, I'm in the middle of a really difficult war in the first place, and I have to deal with his rebels. Shit. Just get the fuck out of there. It's not going to lose us any war score. That's just really, really unlucky. How bad is it? We lost a few hundred men. It's not that bad, but it's still bad. You get a stroke of fortune over here, and then a minor setback. It's alright. So anyway, as I was saying, I was seeing what was available for... So he won't accept a white peace, because the war's indecisive, although I would say I'm winning. Getting him to actually surrender would give us quite a bit of... Where did we get that gold from? I guess as we continue to loot this. If we want to take that, we're going to have to send a large force. But now I'm a little bit concerned about Norway. They have to be, we have to stop them. How about you come back to here? I might bring my troops together and try and take out Norway. We'll see. So what's this? Whoa. Hang on. So... we surrender under the following terms. We win. Norman conquest over. Okay, now we got to get home. And he has a bit of a welcoming party to deal with. Good. Now we just have to deal with the Norwegians. No. Don't be stupid. We don't have enough ships to get everyone home anyway, so let's just get it started. Alright, so they've got 8,000 troops. We can't afford to lose a single battle, or else we lose. In terms of my surrender, I decline. So instead what we should do, I think, is try to capture some of their most recently captured settlements that'll be easy to take. Ooh, geez, that's really pushing it though. It's very close to where he is. Okay, good. Low centralization, meaning good. Good. Motherfucker's coming straight for us. have to get the fuck out of Dodge. How many troops do I have? I've got 7,000. Hire mercenaries. I could do it. I've got enough money, and I could get a loan. Just to be enough to pay for them. We'll sail over to Wessex, over to whatever. Over to London. This is where they're going to show up. Okay, so we're going to military. Mercenaries. Just enough to buff up my numbers. The Swiss company. The Breton company. Let's see. What am I going to pick? These guys here will be cheaper. Alright, I'm going to go with the Nevarese company. Okay. Let's see if we can get down here. Depends if he's chasing us or not. No, he's not really. We have to win this next battle here, but we need the we need their numbers. Okay, maybe come up to this way first. How are we going for cash? We'll last a little while. They've just taken Northampton. Let's retake that because it'll be super easy. Just try and keep this number down a little bit while their morale's coming back up. Yeah, barely any levy here. Easily taking. No gold to be gained, but get the settlement back. Oh, fuck. Nearly pressed the wrong fucking button. Okay. Okay. Now, if we attack there, we do have a river crossing to deal with. We've got more troops than him, but I'm not sure if it's enough yet. The longer we drag this out, the worse off we'll be. Can win this easily enough. Could just retake everything and then disband the mercenaries. Or I could use the mercenaries to recapture all this because he's not rapidly attacking anymore. And even if he did, because we can also recover our troops while we're here as well. We should be recovering as we go. Yeah, use the mercenaries to reclaim this. Because we got to keep in mind this is on the hardest difficulty. Having a larger army is not necessarily going to give us a victory, especially when in a big river crossing battle like that. And we've got time. The money will eventually run out, but we've got time. Don't forget, he started off with something close to, 11,000 troops. He can't get all of those troops back because they were event spawned. I really wish William the Conqueror, I guess he's not really William the Conqueror now, but William of Normandy, I wish he had done just a little bit more damage to them. Of course, we lost about 1,000 men retaking all this, but we've regained our war score. What we need is for him to have the balls to attack us. But he's not going to do that while we're larger numbers. Now, if we came down here and lost the battle, it's not the end of the world. Because, I mean, whilst we would lose a lot of war score. Alright, just let him go. I want to retake this quickly. This would be a horrible place to attack anyway. It's just that we are on the clock now. Those mercenaries, they're going to want some action and be disbanded as soon as possible. whole purpose of fighting them would be to try and knock out as many of those event-spawned units as possible. Okay, let's not attack from here. Let's come down here and attack Oxford. We've got 1,000 fewer troops than him. We can still afford to be patient. I wouldn't be able to afford any more mercenaries. They would just get disbanded almost immediately. Where the fuck did they come from? Oh. Great. Now they've got the advantage. They actually got some reinforcements. But since he no. I was just thinking, since he attacked it, his event-spawned units are going down. Just wondering if I should just disband the mercenaries and just play the game of cat and mouse for the time being. If we have a look at him, how many event-spawned units does he have left? He's still got 5,000 of them. If we could somehow get rid of them. Yeah, it would help. The thing I'm most concerned about here is even if we attack this and let's just say this is not good. That buys us a little bit extra time. Let's just say we attack this and we lose. Okay, whatever. We can recover our army over time fairly quickly. But how much damage are we going to do to them, especially over a river crossing? Surely his finances are in the shit. Yeah, he's losing money as well. But I'm losing it faster. Ruler unmarried. Okay, good. This gives us a chance to get a better wife. Pick the highest one we can find with stewardship. She'll do. Don't care about the prestige, it's fine. Yes, give me the gold. Buy me some more time. We don't need the ships anymore, we can disband them. I mean, actually what I could have done is go over to Norway, start attacking that. That's actually not a bad idea. Alright. And we'll carpet siege them. Try to specifically aim for his personal fiefs. And I think what I'll do is I'll disband those mercenaries. Just because we're not going to make enough money. Actually, before we do that, let's fight them in battle. This is a pretty silly idea. We will not... There's no point, we're not going to win. So we'll go and carpet siege out this way. Oh, I'll bring the mercenaries with me to begin with. We'll just see how we go. Wait, I don't have enough ships. Alright, drop them. They helped us retake those territories. I'm grateful to them, but it's time to go. And that buys us, yeah, that buys us more money, so that we can hopefully do something about this now. Now, while he keeps his army together, we'll keep our army separate and we'll carpet siege everything. Now, like I said, we need to aim for his personal fiefs. How many does he have? He's got this county here. That one there. Okay, there's 2 there. So what's this? Okay, so he owes money to Jewish moneylenders as well. By taking away his fiefs, it'll reduce the amount of cash that he makes. I'll cut him off from his reinforcements from home. Whilst we'll actually make a fair bit of cash while doing this. Looting his territory, because we made quite a bit of profit while in Normandy. And wars are oftentimes won with gold. If I can get myself some more gold, I might be able to hire myself some more mercenaries and take him out. Seems like he lost quite a few of his men. Maybe I should have actually stayed here. They must have gotten some disease or something. I don't know. So, while he's besieging 1 settlement at a time, we'll besiege 4. And if he had half a brain, he'd go for my personal troops, personal fiefs. Cut off my funds, like what I'm going to do to him. And like I said, it's increasing our funds. Sometimes you just got to attack. The only person who here is suffering is this wanker. I don't care about him. Good. It's the balance of power is moving towards us now. Sometimes you don't have to fight them head on. Gain more stewardship. We could have kept one of our fiefs. Okay, you finished. We could go back there and actually defeat him now. He may have disbanded his troops because dwindling funds. Possibly. Anyway, I'm making a good profit out here. I'll just keep doing this. So, we've got 6... Okay, we don't have that many troops. Slightly more than what he does, because we take some attrition as well. But this is working. So that's his personal fief as well. Yeah, so now all of his money is basically just coming from here. I could send someone over there to go and capture it, and maybe I will actually do that. And you're done. It's good, I think we got this. Seems like the Godwinsons are going to stay on the throne of England. Of course, until they get elected otherwise, because It is, I believe, an agnatic elective monarchy. Oh, I don't have enough troops there. Oh, God damn it. Alright, get back on the boat. Oh, man, it happened again. What's with this game? And fucking dropping rebels wherever I'm bloody sitting. Well, that doesn't matter. At least that's his problem to deal with as well. Let's pick everyone up and go home. I think we've done enough here. Harold of Godwin is now known as the Unready. Well, yeah, we weren't ready to fight this, but it's gone pretty well, I think. Pick them up. Probably best we just sail back around over there. Go get them. Now we'll come down here and face off against him. If we just wait a couple of months, we should actually get enough troops to, we'll get reinforcements, and then we should be able to handily defeat him. And these rebels here, that's not going to be good for him. He'll probably be keen for to surrender soon. Back to York. So we've only got 5,000 now. We set off with 7,000. We've only got 5,000 left. But now that we're home, we can pick up reinforcements. There's not much here, just take it. There we go, got a little bit of reinforcements. Not enough. And max size is 8,500. And all we need to do now is wait. Because you are going to run out of funds eventually. And once you're out of funds, kiss whatever... You know, kiss your troops goodbye, basically. Calm down, Harold. We've almost got this. The wall's in our favour. Oh, fuck me. I don't like that apostate shit. Excuse me. I'm still concerned that even if we attack him, even with 1,000 extra men on an open playing field, it's still not enough. White peace, decline. No, you're going to surrender. I have beaten you, and you're going to accept it. Oh jeez, that hit hard. That may have not been a very good idea. Oh well. Great, now I'm in no position to attack this. If we just be patient, this will go back up. Getting it 348 a month. Still not confident on attacking that, it's just not enough. At least we know that most of his, okay, now it's enough. Should be, at least. Oh, it's gonna be close. Yeah, we got him. Oh, take that, you shit. So, when you surrender, what will you be giving me? 160 gold. Which, of course, you can barely afford. Still, he's losing, but he won't give up just yet. Okay, well, so you're going to lose all the territory that you've gained here. Now, if I was going to continue on, I probably would have accepted white pieces, because getting a little bit of money out of it, it's probably not worth dragging the war out. But this... it's just a short challenge, and we just leave it at that. Let's take him on again. Got twice as many troops as him, so we should win, even though we've still got a defensive disadvantage, or attacker disadvantage. But yeah, we just outnumber him by too much. He can't hold up. You are beaten. And the Anglo-Saxons win the day. And the house of Harold of Godwin, the Unready, triumphs over both Normandy and Norway. And peace is restored to England for the short time. Those are event-spawned units. We start off with 200. Anyway, that's the end of this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. Give me some suggestions down in the comments below about like what wars you want me to fight, like what situations in history you would like me to reverse the course of history. Most of these campaigns are really based on, you know, history went a certain way, let's try and do a scenario where we change the course of history. So give me some suggestions. I may or may not listen to them. We'll see. Anyway, we'll see you next time, fuckers.